And welcome back to my channel. This is my second mini tutorial of the month and we're going to learn how to draw mushrooms. Check out yesterday's videos where I showed you how to draw fish, and also even though you see me doing this in Procreate, you can as easily do this on paper or any other drawing software, but in case you're new to Procreate, check out my beginner's introduction to it. Now, let's get on with the mushrooms. I started with a sketch in the HB pencil sketching brush. And then I made 3 slightly wavy lines like this. If you draw this on paper, draw this base sketch lightly so you can later erase it. Then I drew these squished ellipses on top of 2 of the lines facing different directions. And united the 2 opposite ends like this. Then, on the smallest mushrooms, I drew this rounded triangle shape that I suppose you could say resembles a... I then defined the stem of the mushroom by drawing around the guideline. I made it slightly thicker at the base on all 3. Now draw a tutu on the 2 big mushrooms and a sort of bean shape on the small one, and look at them looking all fancy in their mini skirts. This part I'm about to draw is called a vulva with an O, and I basically stacked some triangles and rectangles on top of each other. Now create a layer on top of this one and turn the opacity down on the sketch. Switch to Inca or any other lining brush. If you do this on paper, it's time to switch to a liner, marker, pen, or even draw it bolder in pencil as long as you can erase the sketch after. So outline the top of the mushroom and the stem. When you outline this skirt shape or ring as it's called, don't trace the line on top of it and keep outlining the stem. And when you get to the base, there's no need to perfectly define all the lines in the triangles, just play with line consistency to keep the viewer engaged with your drawing. Now trace some lines on the ring. And some lines under the top. And also under the ring. Pay attention to the way I draw these lines. To add a bit of depth, I'll make them curve upwards, going all around the stem. The curve switches direction depending on the side of the stem it's on, and the more central the lines are, the less curved they are. I made one line protrude, and this is why I'm erasing this bit. Now draw some circles and dots on top of the mushroom. I made some of them protrude. Repeat the steps on the other mushrooms. Now, I guess it's time to tell you guys I'm not really a mushroom freak like some of you out there, so I guess this is the most basic you can get with a mushroom, but we all have to start somewhere, don't we? I wanted to simplify it as much as possible because this is what these mini tutorials are about. They're short, beginner friendly, nothing too complex. We go straight to the point here and build a better foundation for our art practice. Now, let's make the sketch layer disappear by unticking it, or erase your pencil drawing if you're doing this on paper. And lastly, I'm drawing some grass. Apply different pressures to your lines to make the composition more varied and so more engaging. I chose to add a bit of shadow as well, nothing too fancy, just some bold lines at the base of the mushrooms. So this was today's tutorial. I hope you guys found this helpful, and I will see you tomorrow with a jellyfish tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep up with all these daily tutorials, and follow me on Instagram where I will be constantly asking you guys what you want to see next.